Hi everyone, today we will talk about keywave and keywords. So this is about p-wave. P-wave, normal, is positive, uniform in all bits. The morphology of p-wave is small, rounded, positive, and uniform in all bits. There is another p-wave morphology in the ECG where is p absent, p inverted, or p retrograde after QRS. This is called junctional rhythm. PQRST suddenly got P wave with no QRST. This is what we call misbeat. If we found misbeat in the rhythm, it means the rhythm is heart block. Misbeat is heart block rhythm. P wave is broad at baseline. P broad at baseline. Baselines mean isoelectric line. P narrow QRS. P broad narrow QRS. P broad narrow QRS. This is what we call sawtooth. This sawtooth is flutter. This is atrial flutter. We might see P wave is fibrillating. It looks like shivering. It looks like fibrillate. This is atrial fibrillation. Have three or more morphology of P wave in one rhythm. It's like this, rounded positive. This one is tall and sharp P. This one is biphasic or inverted P. So this is have three of P morphology in one rhythm. So if the heart rate is 60 to 100 beat per minute, it was wandering atrial pacemaker. Of more than 3P morphologies, it was multifocal atrial tachycardia if the heart rate is more than 100 beats per minute. Spike line like this spike line before the P wave, it was a pacemaker spike line. Appear before P wave, it was atrial pacemaker rhythms. Means the lead of the pacemaker is placed on the atrium of the heart. So this is about PR interval. PR interval normal was 0.2 to 0.12 second to 0.2 second. It was 3 to 5 small boxes. So PR interval is divided to 2 less than 0.12 second or it's more than 0.2 second. If it was less than 0.12 second, it might be benign early repolarization or delta wave or Wolf Parkinson-White syndrome, WPW. If we have more than 0.2 seconds, it was heart block rhythm. So you all must remember when we found the PR interval is more than 0.2 seconds, or we might seen P misfit. It was heart block rhythm. We goes to the RR interval, where RR interval can give us about four answer, which is regular, irregular, regular, irregular, regular, or irregularly regular. When it was regular, the answer of the rhythm at the back is a rhythm, or brady, or tachy. So when the RR interval is irregular, the answer of the rhythm might be arrhythmia or fibrillation. If arrhythmia, we need to look for the P wave. There is a P wave is called arrhythmia. When the P wave absent and the rhythm is irregular, it was fibrillation. If we get regular, irregular, regular rhythm, it might be sinus block. Sinus block means one complete beat are missing. If the complete beat is more than 2 beats missing and it less than 15 big boxes or less than 3 seconds, it was sinus pause. If the complete beat missing more than 2 but the missing is more than 3 seconds or more than 15 big boxes, it was sinus arrest. If we have irregularly regular RR interval, we might need to think about second degree heart block type 1, bigeminy, trigeminy, quadgeminy, whereas the irregular rhythm is going to be regular, irregularly, and it came regular. This is about QRS duration. Normal QRS duration, this is QRS duration, is 0.06 to 0.12. This is narrow. Narrow means it was atrial beat. What is the example of the narrow QRS? Sinus rhythm, atrial tachycardia, supraventricular tachycardia, atrial flutter, atrial fibrillation, junctional rhythm, all are narrow QRS. QRS also can come and we found as a broad QRS. So if the broad QRS got P, like this picture, PQRSR pattern, where the QRS is broad, more than 0.12 second, it was bundle branch block. No P there, it's mid ventricle rhythm. So it would look like this PQRST and the QRS broad here comes. There is no P there, and this is a PVC. If we see this PVC, it's come regularly, so this is ventricular tachycardia. Broad QRS, no P, it means it was ventricular rhythm. Now heart rate, we divided to 3, where is the normal heart rate is the 60 to 100 beat per minute. The brady heart rate is less than 60 and the tachy heart rate is 100 beat per minute. It's easier for us getting answer if we know the keyword and the key wave of the ECG wave. What I have shared today about key wave and keywords is include the key ECG Wendy scale.